Have you ever sent an email and just wondered if it just vanished into thin air? You hit send, you wait, refresh your inbox, and absolutely nothing happens. No response, no leads, no sales, nothing. Most of us have been there, hoping your cold email gets noticed in a crowded inbox filled with spam, promotions, and sales pitches, not to mention the Gmail verifications in place. However, what if there was a way to almost guarantee responses from your dream prospects? Today, we're going to go over how to write cold emails that can generate reply rates as high as 85% when you send to a highly targeted list of pre-qualified prospects. And here's the best part. We're going to use CHAT GPT to do it faster, smarter, and more effectively than ever before. So, if you're a copywriter, a freelancer, sales professional, agency owner, entrepreneur, or anyone trying to generate leads online, this episode can completely change the way you do outreach forever. Let's roll that intro. Welcome back to the Copy Shop video podcast series, where we talk about copywriting, digital marketing, AI tools, lead generation, email marketing, sales funnels, persuasion psychology, everything you need to know to grow your business online. And today, we're diving deep into cold email outreach using Chat GPT. Now, I got to warn you, it's not an easy get-rich strategy. And it's nothing super duper top secret either. However, you really need to pay attention because there are hidden steps all throughout the video. A little hint here, you can always check the chapters. Because missing just one piece of this process could completely offset your results. The answer is not sending out mass emails either. No. So it's time to put pen to paper, grab a notebook, open Google Docs, take some notes. Because we're about to reveal the not-so-secret formula every beginner email copywriter is desperately searching for, but they never seem to find. The reason they can't find it is because most copywriting gurus don't want you to know this. So let's start with the truth. Most cold emails fail because they sound cold, robotic, generic, desperate, or worse, they immediately scream, "Hey, buy my stuff." Nobody likes that. Nobody. Your prospects are busy. Their inboxes are overloaded, and they can smell a mass email template from a mile away. That's why personalization, relevance, targeting matter more today than ever before. The secret isn't blasting thousands of random people or slamming and jamming DMs on Insta. The secret is building a list of pre-qualified prospects. That means your outreach list already includes people who are likely interested in your services, people who fit your ideal customer profile, people who actually need what you offer. This is where most people go wrong. They chase quantity instead of quality. But high converting cold email campaigns are built on precision targeting. Now, before you even write a single email, you need data. You need good data. You need clean and targeted information. This is where Chat GPT becomes incredibly powerful. You simply tell Chat to build you a prospect list based on your niche. Here's how I do it. Now, since I write for the outdoor industry, mainly freshwater fishing, I give Chat a very detailed prompt to build this prospect list. I give it the command, provide for me a list of 25 freshwater fishing lure makers in the US that have a website, use online sales, use email marketing, sell at retail shops, make around $100K a year, work out of a small shop or garage, have over 25,000 followers on social media at Facebook and Instagram page. This is a very good detailed list that I can use chat to help me pre-qualify these prospects as well. You simply take each one of those prospects on that list and find out if they meet certain criteria to outreach to. Most of that was already done with the first prompt because we're into the detail. Are they on Facebook? Are they on Instagram? Do they have followers? Do they sell online? Do they use email marketing? That's all in the prompt. So most of your pre-qualification is already done. They have a website. They're using email marketing, which is what we do. They sell online. Now, you can dig deeper to find out more about these qualified prospects. For example, you ask CHAT GPT, give me characteristics of these businesses likely needing email marketing help in the freshwater fishing lure industry. And CHAT GPT can instantly generate targeted criteria. That saves hours of manual research. Now let's get into the actual cold email framework. This is where the magic happens. The highest performing cold emails usually follow this structure, which is what we teach here at the Copy Shop. A good subject line based on that business. Personalized opening, finding the right person to send to. Yeah. Identifying a pain point, a quick solution. You found this by conducting deep research, because the deep research not only gives you, how many followers they have, what their emails are like, it tells you what could be helpful in making your business better. And this leads to a low pressure call to action. That's it. Simple wins. Your subject line should spark curiosity without sounding like clickbait. Your opening line must feel personal. This is crucial. Mention something specific about their business. Maybe you notice their website loads slowly. Their email opt-in isn't optimized. Maybe their social media engagement is low. This instantly separates you from spam. Present a simple solution, not a giant sales pitch. Nobody wants to read a novel from a stranger. Finally, close with a low friction CTA. And here's where things get really interesting. Most people use CHAT GPT completely wrong. They type, write me a cold email, and then wonder why the output sounds generic. Instead, you need to feed CHAT GPT the proper details. The more information you provide, the better the output. That's why the prompts are so important when you're building your prospect list, just like we discovered with our first prompt. Now, CHAT GPT has directions. It understands the audience, which we get from customer characteristics. The pain point used CHAT GPT to help define this. The offer, the desired outcome. You can even ask CHAT GPT to generate subject lines, which is my number one tool for subject lines. Follow-up email solutions or ideas. Ask what could be a good follow-up topic. A/B testing variations. Ask for different options based on keyword search. Personalization. Adding your discovery from the first prompt. The CTA option, something that is easy to digest for the reader. This dramatically increases productivity. Instead of writing 5 emails per day, you can build an entire cold email outreach system campaign in under an hour. Now, hang on. You got to listen to this. Most sales happen in the follow-up, not the first email. This is where almost everyone quits way too early. One email is not enough. Your prospects are busy. They forget. They get distracted. They miss things. That doesn't mean they're not interested. That's why smart email marketers use follow-up sequences. A simple 3 to 5 email sequence can massively increase response rates, and your follow-ups should be short, friendly, valuable, not pushy. Persistence without pressure. That's the game. And we go over all of this inside the Professional Outreach and Strategic Follow-Ups program. Let's talk about mistakes, because these can destroy your deliverability and response rates. Number one, writing emails that are frickin' way too long. Nobody wants to read a novel. Keep it concise, short, to the point. Number two, making it all about you. Your prospect doesn't care about you or your company history or what you can do or what you have done. They care about solving their problem. Number three, using spammy words. Avoid phrases like guaranteed income, act now, for a limited time only, 100% free. These hurt email deliverability as described in the Gmail verifications video. Number four, sending to unqualified leads. This is the biggest problem with new writers. Again, targeting matters more than volume. And number five, no personalization. If your email looks copy and pasted, it's over before it even starts. The truth is, AI is changing marketing forever. And the people who learn to combine human psychology with AI tools like CHAT GPT are going to dominate sales and copywriting over the next decade. However, remember this. CHAT GPT and other AI platforms are tools. Tools to be used. They're not magic. You still need strategy. You still need targeting. And you still need strong offers. You still need human emotion in all of your content. The businesses that are winning right now are using AI to scale personalization, not replace it. That's the difference. If you got value from this episode, the stuff we're doing here at the Coffee Shop podcast series, make sure you subscribe, like this video, and drop a comment telling me your biggest challenge with cold email outreach. And if you want more content about copywriting, Chat GPT, marketing strategies, and email marketing and systems and client acquisition, check out some links below. Here at the Coffee Shop, well, we teach where others fail.